Welcome back to episode 2 of the Yuvana Method Masterclass. We're doing episode 2. Last week we talked about skin fundamentals on talking about the sunscreen, the importance of wearing sunscreen, and we talked about glycation, sugar, how it aids into the aging process. So if you missed that episode, you can catch it on YouTube at Yuvana Beauty. So today we're going to be talking about what makes or break your makeup, and it's your skin prep. It's definitely skincare. So if your skin is not prepped correctly, your makeup will sit on top. It'll look dry, cakey, and older than you actually are. And our key is to look younger when we're doing our makeup. So I'm 47 years old, and I have a funny story. Last week, my grandson saw me on YouTube. He loves watching YouTube shorts. And he went screaming to my mom. He calls her Gigi, calls me Mimi. He's like, Gigi, Mimi's on YouTube. So I think he's joining us. Hey, Kai, if he's here. So anyway, today I'm going to show you how to prep your skin the right way, morning and night. Don't mind the airplanes in the background. So we're going to prep the skin morning and night for smooth, radiant, youthful-looking skin. So I have my notes because this is our workshop. Make sure I stay on point because, neurodivergent tend to drift away. So anyway, we're going to cover 3 points today. We're going to prep, talk about prepping. Prepping is everything. Your makeup will only look as good as your skin underneath. So it has to have a good foundation, a good base. Number 2, hydration equals youth. So as we mature, our skin loses moisture faster. Hydration is what gives you that glow. And the third point, key point, would be consistency over products. It's not about having 20 products, expensive products. It's about using the right ones consistently. So let's talk about collagen and aging. As we talked about last week, when we reach around 35, our collagen slows down. So as we reach actually around 25 to 30, our collagen production starts to slow down. But by 35, we lose about 1% of collagen every year. So we have to try to mitigate that. So collagen keeps the skin firm and plump, right? Elastin, that keeps the skin tight and bouncy. That airplane again, sorry. So as these decrease, we start to see 3 things: fine lines, sagging, and dullness. Those are the 3 things we don't want. So we can't fully replace collagen naturally, but we can support and stimulate it. So the recommended ingredients, what I would recommend would be retinol, which stimulates cell turnover, peptides, which support skin structure, sunscreen, which prevents collagen breakdown, and that's a non-negotiable. Vitamin C brightens and support collagen, but with skin of color, you want to make sure you get the right vitamin C, because then that can cause hyperpigmentation. So morning routine, when you wake up, you don't have to do double cleanse in the morning. I don't think so. Normally double cleanse in the evening when you're coming home. So in the morning routine, day prep, I would say cleanser. Use a gentle cleanser to remove oil and prep the skin. Then you want to use a toner. So as you remove something from your face, you want to put it back. So anytime you remove, use a mask or a scrub or exfoliator or cleanser, you want to put a toner back in. And the toner helps to 3 things: balance your pH, add hydration, which we need hydration, and it helps products absorb better. So it's the first step to all the layering we're about to do, which is not a lot. So think of toner as the first drink of water for your skin. So the third thing, serum. There's lots of serums. Ordinary has some really good serums, and they're pretty economical on the pockets. And this is your treatment step. So for mature skin with serums, you want to look for vitamin C, because that can help with glow and protection, and hyaluronic acid, hydration, and plumping. 4, eye cream. We definitely need an eye cream. The under eye area is thinner and more delicate. And when you're putting on your eye cream, you want to use index finger and just tap it gently. And you don't want to put it under your waterline. You want to put it where your orbital bone is here, right here. And tap it, because then your skin is going to warm it up and bring it up. Because then you don't want to burn your eyes. So next week, we're going to be doing actually cleansing and then skin prep. So bring all your toners and your facial stuff. We're going to get to work next week. So eye cream helps hydrate, smooth fine lines, and improve dark circles. Now, use morning and night. We need to use eye cream morning and night. Those are the two things we use together. 5, we're going to moisturize, moisturizer. This locks in hydration and keeps skin smooth. In between the layers, you can use a fan to dry your layers. I use my daughter's fan. And I like this one because it's pretty big, so it kind of covers my whole face like that. And put your layers. So that's a tip. And then we're going to go into sunscreen, which, like I said, this is a non-negotiable. And you want to look for a sunscreen with minerals, a mineral sunscreen. Because of the UV damage, it can cause premature aging. That's what we don't want. Hyperpigmentation, those dark spots, and collagen breakdown. So wear sunscreen every day. Now we get into the night routine, which is repair. In the nighttime, at night, that's when your skin goes into its repair mode. So we're going to double cleanse. First cleanse removes makeup and oil. Second cleanse actually cleanses the skin. So then you're going to get into that toner. Remember, when we remove, we're going to put back something. So toner, that's going to add the hydration and preps the skin again. Now we're going to go into the third step, which is a nighttime serum. My night options are these for us, over 40. Retinol. And start that 2 to 3 times per week. Peptides, hydrating serums, and that lovely eye cream. You're going to use that consistently every night. And the last step, moisturizer. At night, you're going to use a richer moisturizer to support repair. And then you're going to go to sleep. So let's talk about exfoliation. In between the weeks, maybe like about 1 to 2 times per week. You don't want to over exfoliate, but we definitely need to exfoliate. The best options for mature skin would be a chemical exfoliant, which is lactic acid or glycolic acid. And then there's enzyme exfoliants, which is a gentler option. You want to avoid harsh scrubs. They can damage the skin, right? Now let's talk about mask. You want to use mask 1 to 2 times per week for extra support. And there's 3 types of masks that we're going to look for. Hydrating mask for dryness, a brightening mask for dullness. Clay mask, you're going to use lightly if you're congested. You have a lot of congestions on your face. So, if your makeup is not sitting right, your skincare prep might be the reason. When your skin is properly prepped, your makeup will look smoother, healthier, and more radiant. So if you want help building a routine for your skin, or you want to learn how to do this step-by-step with me, DM me, Yuvana.beauty, or you could DM me here, priya.p.thomas. And also, if you want to catch back the video, it's going to be on YouTube. Next week, we're going to get into actually prepping the skin and showing the techniques and how we're going to put it on. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, let me go into the comments and see if there's any questions. Hi, Wavy. Hi, Yuvana. Hi, Miss Wong. How are you? Miss Wong, I think I'm going to ask you to be my model because I'm going to need a nice model for the last class. And we're going to do a whole makeover in real time and show you how to do it. All right, so thank you for joining. And remember, because once your skin is right, everything else becomes easy. All right, thank you.